There it is. Yeah, isn't it this fight in particular that was nerfed? Because normally you had to defeat a bunch of stuff that was in here also, but now you just have to kill him, right? Look, I follow other YouTubers. I know what I'm doing, probably. I don't know. Yeah, those guys. They're here. Yeah. I don't think we have to kill them anymore. We just have to deal with him. Yeah. It just skips them entirely. What a weird change, honestly. Also, nice choreography. It always was. Still very nice. Nice portal, buddy. Wrecked. Old person. You failed. Oh no. Why has he never done that attack after this? It is kind of weird to see the perspectives change because I always played as Ether, but I think Ether is still the canonical choice, in my opinion, but, you know, you could argue that forever. This doesn't make any sense still, but whatever. I like that line as well. I have already traveled this world once. Once you see the end of your story, you'll see the world as I did. That line takes up a very different meaning now that we've kind of, I don't know, instated that time travel is just a thing that kind of exists in this world. So it opens up so many different, like, angles to what might be going on. Because if he's already seen this world once, what if he already traveled back in time once? And he, you know, he already fucked up. I don't know. I love the lore theories that Natlan kind of introduced now, even though I am very upset that we have some of added spaceships. Look, I get it. It's a Hoyo game. We do everything in space here, but, like, come on. This was the one game that didn't need space. Oh, well. I will be making a video on Natlan eventually and just gathering my thoughts about everything when Natlan is actually, you know, done and dusted, I suppose. But it's still weird to me, man. There's also the whole idea of Paimon being the last shade, which also makes a lot of sense now. I kind of hope that Nodcry reveals more about that specifically. I want to know what happened to the shades, and specifically why Paimon looks the way she does if she is the last shade. That would be very interesting. There's so many lore things now, and I like it a lot. Anyway, I do believe we have another wish here, and yes we do, so let's get ourselves another blue. Thanks, video game. Right, with that in mind now, I do believe that is done. We now have a path through the storm. Finally. Oh, we can go to Inazuma. Holy crap, I've been waiting for this for so long. I love this shot, by the way. This shot is beautiful. She looks so pissed. This shot is also, like, don't get me wrong here, it's kind of rare for us to get cinematography in most of these cutscenes, but this looks awesome. Like, there's such just an imposing feel to this shot. I like it so much. I don't know what it is about it, but this just encapsulates the kind of heroic feeling. Like, if you slapped the Genshin Impact logo on the right with, like, a press start or whatever under it, like, it would look like a title screen. It's so good. Again, as you can clearly tell, if you haven't seen me play this game before, I get amazed by the smallest things. A lot of my thoughts when I play this game is all about environmental things, you know, camera angles, actual graphical environments, and all of that stuff. I think about that a lot when I play the game. I know most people just kind of, you know, click their way through, and let's be honest here, I'm clicking my way through every quest as well, but that's because I've already experienced them once. When I play them on my main account, I read all of it, because I'm genuinely interested to see what happens. The only ones I skip are, like, you know, side quests that I know are not going to be relevant anywhere. There's a lot of those, but I genuinely am interested to see where the world goes, and I am the kind of person who would just run in one direction until I find a cool looking vista, take a screenshot of it, and then just move on with my day, and I'm happy. That's why I love the teapot so much. I still need to make a video on the teapot. The teapot is one of the coolest and most underused features in the entire game, to me. I fucking love the teapot. Yes, you can go to the Alcor. Now, I'm gonna be honest here. I still don't know how you're supposed to get to the Alcor. Like, how the hell do you get out there? I'm gonna be real here, I still have no freaking idea how to get over there. I figured this is the way to go. Like, you go down to the beach, you go onto the islands, and you run through the islands to get to the boat. But yeah, no, originally, I literally took Farina from right here, and I ran all the way down here to where Inazuma is. Because that's something you could do back then. You could just literally skip the entire ocean. It took like 10 minutes. It was awful. But I legitimately could not get onto Beidou's ship. I did not remember how, so I said, screw it. I will literally just run. I told the game I'll take it into my own hands. And I did. And I'm pretty sure we can fly over to that little island there and then use that island to do it. That's my best guess. I am not going to be doing that, but thank you anyway. Oh, it's one of the sitting rocks. I love these. There's a couple of these spread out throughout the game where you can just kind of sit and take screenshots. I always enjoy them. I tend to mark them on my main account whenever I stumble across one. They're very fun. They're a nice little addition so you can actually look at some of the, again, has to do with the fact that I like the vistas of the game, but it lets you look at the world from a little bit. It's kind of nice. You also have that amazing looking, dragon spine thing. Also, for those wondering, yes, I did go back off screen up to the top of the nail, and I got all of the chests up there. You don't have to worry about it. It's already done. I mean, look, if they're just gonna put chests right in front of my face, I guess I kind of have to do them. Yeah, I didn't take the challenge up there, but, like, look at these hillachurls. They're just asking to be killed. Right, and now I think we just literally have to climb this and then fly to the Alcor. Which, to me, is really funny, but, like, I'm gonna be real here, though. Beidou's boat, freaking sick looking. Beidou, in general, is just sick. I love Beidou. I keep forgetting that I have a literal super jump available to me. Why am I not abusing it? What? Huh? Did he just kill himself? Jesus! Bro, I didn't know the abyss was that bad. Goodness. Oh, there's a Skyrider greatsword here. I forgot about that. I'll take that for free. Oh, good. Bye, Jojo, I guess. Oh, I think we have to defeat all of these. That's what it is. But it is a big chest, and I like big chests, and I cannot lie, so... I'm still not entirely sure on how Auroron's skill actually works. I think it just kind of bounces around and does stuff. I'll be real, I don't really know. I should probably read up on that, but, you know. I'm not very smart. I'm not pretending to be. Sometimes being stupid is much funnier. There we are. I'm at the tippy top. Yay! Let's go meet Beidou. Let's go meet one of best girls. Yay! I will say though, isn't it kind of weird how we just... Oh! I don't think that was a thing originally. I don't know. We just kind of jump onto their boat completely uninvited. We're just like, haha, I'm here now. Finally, someone called us out for just jumping on top of the boat, I guess. Beidou, Beidou, Beidou. Where is Beidou? I want to talk to Beidou. I want to have a drink with Beidou. Hi, Beidou. Look, I don't care much for Ningguang, but Beidou? Hot damn. Hi, Kazuha. I pulled for you very early on my main account, and I barely use you these days. It's kind of weird. You're a very good character. I should probably do that more. God, look at Beidou. I have nothing else to say except hamina, 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 hamina. Yay, Beidou. At least you're not like Diluc. I should have shut my fucking mouth. I was about to say, at least you're not like Diluc, who keeps making weird poses every episode. You were almost safe, man. Almost. And then you go out and you do something like that. Now, why would you do that? Look at this. But you cannot tell me that this game isn't beautiful. What is this? This is just kind of hiding here. Like, you can go and look at this whenever you want. I still reiterate the statement. Genshin Impact is a playable anime. It is 100% a game created for you to explore it. Look, you can... I think that's Inazuma? Or is that Natlan? There's a floaty thingy over there. I'm not entirely sure what that might be. I think it's Inazuma. But you can see so far. You can see up the dragon spine. This shit's so awesome! God, I love it when games do stuff like this. Like, don't get me wrong, the camera feature's great and all that, like, just existing, but just, you actually have places to go. I understand 100% why this game took off the way that it did. Like, don't get me wrong, I still think the monetization is pretty predatory, but I spend way too much money on this game than I possibly should, because I have nothing else to spend my money on. Spend responsibly, kids. Support me on YouTube so that I can have the gambling habits and you don't have to have them. A link to become a member is down in the description. You get some funny perks. Yeehaw. I love that we just kind of show up and everyone's like, ah, shit. It's basic. She can use basic abilities. We're screwed. Nah, I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Am I buffed for this? That's funny. Wow. Well. Lanyan's expression explains everything about that. Beto's right there. Let me hug you. That is one hell of a shot, Beto. Are you just here to give me good camera angles today? I'm all for it, but like, do it off screen, man. Like, you're doing it again. Stop it. Stop being so unreasonably attractive. This guy, I'm doing so much damage here. I don't know why. Are you buffed for these now? Because it feels like I'm doing an unreasonable amount of damage. And then I just transform into a lady with chakrams. Wow. That is not a half bad angle of Lumine either. Who made this quest? Oh no, they've stolen the prize. Is this the only time we've seen an empty vision? Those are kind of cool looking. Oh no. They've chosen to fight us. I wonder what's going to happen to them. Oh no! They fell over. Oh no, we have to talk about Kazuha's dead friend. However, I will say this art style is still absolutely terrific and I wish they'd do it more. I love this, like, book-styled art style so much. Also, that is a very cool image of Raiden. Are you kidding me? There's another quest in the way? No fucking way. You're in the Jade Chamber quest? What the fuck? God, I hate this old system. Why did they make it? I'm so happy they changed this, so you can just entirely skip out on that. Can I do it on this quest? I don't think I can, right? No, there's no alternative to do that. Oh, it sucks. Fine, I'll run up and free Bywin from his eternal prison of rebuilding the Jade Chamber, I guess. Hello, Shenhe. Your outfit is as questionable as ever. Why do I have to go through and do this stupid quest first? This is such a bad system. I don't like it. I want it to stop. I want to go to Inazuma. The game is quite literally doing everything in its power to prevent me from going to Inazuma. I just want to go to my favorite place in the game. Can you not let me do that? Come on. How much of this quest am I going to have to do this? Like, I didn't even want to do the Jade Chamber quest. Why? You know, I know there's a lot of Genshin YouTubers out there that really want a skip button. I wasn't that bothered by not having a skip button before, but now that I'm playing a second account, yeah, a speed up button would be preferable, honestly. Like, just let me click the A button so fast that it literally skips ahead in the dialogue. That would be perfectly fine. You don't need to skip the entire cutscene if you don't want to, but like, stuff like this that is just dead time waiting for something to happen. Let me skip that by spamming the A key if I want. That would be a perfect medium to me. Because that means you still get to see everything that's going on if that's what they're trying to protect for some reason. But you're also not stuck waiting for 500 years watching things you already know. But hey, I'm not a game dev. I don't work for the Hoyo. But you know, if you want to sponsor me, well, do it. Oh, we get to Shenhe here, which we don't get to use. That's great. Nope. Sorry, Shenhe. You're not here. You're not real. God, being able to use Shenhe here would surely make it way easier. Real shame that Shenhe isn't on the standard banner, huh? I will say the quick swap rotations are pretty good here, but that chakram is just not having it. Well, this is gonna take a while. I finally did it after 500 years of toiling in the mines. Oh no, I'm falling. Whatever. Bop. I didn't want to do any of this. Don't get me wrong, I love absolutely destroying my enemies, but this wasn't what I wanted to do today. I was gonna pop all the ults and see if it does anything. I mean, okay. At least Lanyan Burst did a lot of damage to this stupid thing. Nothing else is, though. I've been slapping away at a stationary target for almost 3 minutes total. Get out of here. I just want to go to Inazuma. Let me leave. Why does there have to be another one? I don't want to anymore. Really, oh, fuck off. This is awful. For as much praise as I give this game, it certainly has its moments. And here we go again. I'll be back in 5 hours. I am not kidding when I say this. This fucking quest, like just this dungeon, whatever, took like 30 minutes because of me having to stand still and slap a stationary object for 5 minutes straight. This quest sucks. Everyone died. I don't care. I just want to be done with this. Can I please go to Inazuma? All I want to do is go to Inazuma. Why won't you let me? Why won't you? I still can't do it. I still can't go to fucking Inazuma. I can't do it. It's not letting me go to Inazuma. It doesn't want me to. It's... We don't even have a wish. It's useless. It's futile. Nothing will ever be this bad again. I say 5 minutes later, encountering something that's probably even worse. Iwen, you. Be done with this shit so I can go to Inazuma. Is that everything she was needed for? Yes, I did all of that just so she can say 2 fucking sentences and then piss off forever. This game can absolutely go suck a nard. Was this literally all she was needed for? To stand right here. You are such a hot piece of garbage. If she does not speak in this quest, and the only thing she was needed for was to be a background NPC, I'm going to be fuming. She's right there. Why did she need to be here? Oh my god. I'm going to have an aneurysm. I'm actually going to die. This is the way that I go. Yes, please, let me set sail. Let me go to Inazuma. For the love of God, let me go. Also, we have a wish first, so let's do that. It's gonna be blue. No rewards for me. Oh my god. Please let me go to Inazuma already. Let me leave. I want to be done. I want to go home. Yes, let me in. Can I actually... Oh, I can teleport to the boat now. That's nice. Beidou, take me away. Come sail away. Please let me leave. I've suffered enough. That is a... I'm sorry? Hot damn! I've always liked this cutscene so much. Like, this one really feels like you're setting off on an adventure. And then you get her. Can you tell why she's one of my favorite characters? Like, look at her! I love this place so much. I am excited to go back to Inazuma. Yeah, the quest here sucks, but who cares? It's Inazuma! And then you get to meet my boy! Aitoma. That's it. It's just a yip. Aitoma. I can't wait to see Beidou again. Beidou is awesome. Bye, Beidou. I'll bring you on a team soon, I promise. If it so fucking kills me. Man, getting to meet Toma is also just so awesome. There's so many good characters in Inazuma, man. I love this place so much. When I started playing this game, I started just before the Fontaine patch, and I did not make it until Inazuma, until, like, the end of Fontaine, almost. Not end of Fontaine, I am lying. I made it there in, like, by the time the Archon quest wrapped up, I suppose. There is still just something so inherently beautiful about Inazuma. I can't really explain it because you know what? I'm doing this. I don't care. I'm going to where the sun is. We're getting a good shot, damn it. Wait, I never noticed that there's a Kitsune statue here. Why is there a Kitsune statue in the water here? That actually looks really cool. I've never noticed that before. Yeah, here we go. Now this is more like it. Now this is the ending shot that I want. Sun, don't you dare. That actually looks kind of beautiful. I got nothing against that. No, back when I started playing this, I made it to Inazuma, and I was actually genuinely upset when the story quest was over and I had to go to Subaru because this place is awesome. We're gonna explore it eventually, but for today, I am so tired of having to wait. We will do stuff in Inazuma next episode, but hey, I kept my promise. We set foot on Inazuma. So, if you like this episode, do remember to subscribe, leave a like, do the things that YouTube needs to be done in order to, you know, make this channel relevant and not fade into obscurity. If you want, you know, YouTube membership, do funny stuff, and if not, then I'll see you here next time, I hope. Stay safe out there.